no, they are part of an elite ruling class who figured out how to keep poor people under their control, how to enslave the other 98% of the population of the world, and allow them to die in dinghies in the Mediterranean, because we as a race, the human race, are not focusing our attention on how to educate fresh generations to learn how to act collectively, to help one another and to cooperate with one another, because it's not profitable. So I mean, that really is, it's the equation right there. If only peace was profitable, well, then there'd be peace everywhere. Well, these assholes are in control, but it's not. So they promote wars. You know, when I was on stage for John Pilger last Monday, back in 1987, I took a piece of mine called Radio Chaos on the Road, and I used clips from a film that John Pilger made with a filmmaker called David Munro called The Four Horsemen. And in it, I can always remember in it, Pilger's voice going, "We are fueling wars." Because his film was very specifically about the arms industry in 1987. And he was making the point that they have to have wars all over the world. They have to be blowing innocent people up. That's how they make billions and billions and billions of dollars of profit, and how they can identify an enemy in order to enslave their own population. It has nothing to do with the enemy. It's about enslaving your own people to the idea that if you don't follow them in their murderous intent, you will be destroyed. And it's a lie. It's a big lie. But as Joseph Goebbels said back in 1935 or 6 or whenever it was, he said, you just have to tell the big lie often enough and people will believe it. You know, and in everywhere that is beginning to drift towards neo-fascism, I would say this: it only took 4 years in the Weimar Republic, from 1930 to 1934, for Germany to go from being a relatively progressive, democratic nation to an absolute tyranny, where they could pluck anyone off the streets and kill them. 4 years. All done democratically, all people voting, and then suddenly the laws start to change a bit. And that's the beginning of it. So it's the other thing that I always bang on about. When I talk about human rights, I talk about human rights under the law. And I talk about the Universal Declaration, the UN Charter, which is universally recognized, the UN Charter particularly, as tantamount to being international law, but it is flouted by powerful countries constantly. So either we say no, this is not how we, because it does not bring us joy. It brings you lots of cash, but it does not bring all of us Homo sapiens, joy in our lives. Joy in our lives is to be able to read our kids' stories under a tree without some fucker dropping a hellfire missile on us. That's what brings us joy. So what are you doing? Why are we doing it? Why would we ever drop one more hellfire? Sorry, banging on again.
Non abbiamo